Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma holds closed-door meeting with NSCN IM. Union Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav calls upon developed countries to fulfill the promise under Paris Agreement to support developing nations. Union Minister of State Rameswar, Teli arrives in Nagaland. In a two-day Vanijya Utsav underway at Dimapur. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower the guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Himanta Biswa Sarma today held a closed-door meeting with NSCN IM at Dimapur. Speaking to AIR News Kohima this evening, Minister for Parliamentary Affairs Nipa Grono could not disclose further detailed information about Sarma's meeting with NSCN IM. He, however, confirmed that Assam Chief Minister Sarma met with Chief Minister Nipirio and former Additional Director of Intelligence Bureau A.K. Mishra together. Grono also informed that both NDPP and BJP met with Sarma and discussed on re-strengthening of relationship between the two parties and way forward besides discussing political issues. Union Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav has said that the COP26 should focus on climate finance in scope, scale and speed and transfer of green technologies at low cost. Representing India virtually at the UN Secretary-General's meeting with select leaders on climate change yesterday, the minister underlined the need for upholding the principles of United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change process for any successful outcome in any climate change negotiations, including the upcoming COP26. In the meeting, crucial climate actions on finance, mitigation and adaptation required for tackling the climate crisis were discussed. Union Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas and Labour and Employment, Rameswar Teli, today arrived in Nagaland. He was received by Soil and Water Conservation, Geology and Mining Minister V. Kashio Sanktam, along with ONGC officials at Dimapur Airport. Union Minister Rameswar Teli, in a tweet, thanked Chief Minister Nipirio and all other officials from Nagaland government for the warm welcome accorded to him. Teli said the government is committed to all-round development of Nagaland and will take all possible measures for progress and prosperity. In a tweet, Chief Minister Nipirio expressed happiness in meeting with the Minister of State and officials from the ministry and highlighted certain points of concerns. Rio expressed hope that the outcome of the meeting will be fruitful. A 2-day event, Vanijya Utsav, under the theme Showcasing India as a Rising Economic Force, got underway today at Urban Hut, Dimapur. The event is being organized as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by Department of Industries and Commerce Nagaland in collaboration with Agriculture and Export Products Development Authority of India and Directorate General of Foreign Trade to promote trade and export of local agri-horti produces, processed food products, handloom and handicrafts, and various exportable products from Nagaland. Advisor for Industries and Commerce, Labour and Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Himanta Jame, observed that organizing such events should bring end results with proper follow-up and urged upon the people to work and participate in the government initiatives. Commissioner and Secretary Industries and Commerce, Kekrevor Gevichusa, encouraged the gathering to focus on the unique products of Nagaland, which has high quality and value. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on a YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday met Minister of Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud. The meeting reviewed progress on various ongoing bilateral initiatives, including those taken under the aegis of the Strategic Partnership Council established between both countries. Modi expressed India's keenness to see greater investment from Saudi Arabia, including in key sectors like energy, IT, and defense manufacturing. The meeting also allowed exchange of perspectives on regional developments, including the situation in Afghanistan. The Prime Minister conveyed his special thanks and appreciation to Saudi Arabia for looking after the welfare of the Indian diaspora during the COVID-19 pandemic. Modi also conveyed his warm greetings and regards to the King and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. The Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has submitted his nomination papers for the Rajya Sabha seat from Assam. Accompanied by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and other senior leaders, Sonowal filed his nomination papers in Guwahati today. Polling will be held on 4th of next month. However, the former Chief Minister of Assam is likely to be elected to the Rajya Sabha unopposed. Over 81 crore 85 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Active cases account for less than 1% of the total cases and are currently at 0.92%, which is the lowest since March last year. India's active caseload stands at over 3,09,000, which is the lowest in 184 days. The recovery rate is currently at 97.75%, which is highest since March last year, while the total recoveries is over 3 crore 27 lakh. Over 55.50 crore total tests have been conducted so far. In an effort to galvanize states to work towards ensuring safe food for citizens, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI's third State Food Safety Index to measure the performance of states across 5 parameters of food safety was released yesterday by Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya. The minister felicitated 9 leading states and union territories based on the ranking for the year 2020-21 for their impressive performance. This year, among the larger states, Gujarat was a top-ranking state, followed by Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Among the smaller states, Goa stood first, followed by Meghalaya and Manipur, while Nagaland stood at 6th rank with a total of 38 points. Among union territories, Jammu and Kashmir, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and New Delhi secured top ranks. India has climbed 2 spots and has been ranked 46th by the World Intellectual Property Organization in the Global Innovation Index 2021 rankings. India has been on a rising trajectory over the past several years in the Global Innovation Index from a rank of 81 in 2015 to 46 in 2021. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in the Man Ki Baat program on All India Radio on 26th of this month. It will be the 81st episode of the monthly radio program. The Prime Minister has invited people to share their ideas on topics he should address on the coming episode of the program. People can share their views in the Namo app or MyGov Open Forum. They can also dial the toll-free number 1-800-11-7800 and record their message for the Prime Minister in either Hindi or English. The phone lines will remain open till 24th September. People can also give a missed call on 1922 and follow the link received in SMS to directly give the suggestions to the Prime Minister. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma holds closed-door meeting with NSCN IM. Union Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav calls upon developed countries to fulfill their promise under Paris Agreement to support developing nations. Union Minister of State Rameswar Teli arrives in Nagaland, and a 2-day Vanijya Utsav underway at Dimapur. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.